personally, I don't think that, and I don't want a world where us trying to be tough on crime means that we're flooding our prisons. If we're actually trying to prevent crime, there should be less prisoners in our prisons, because that means that there is less people committing crimes. And I think that a question we need to really answer is, why is the prison system something in immigration detention centers, which is an extended branch of the prison system? Why should we be profiting off of this? Why are we profiting off of this? Why should we be profiting off of crime? Because if you're profiting off of something, do you really want to stop that flow of crime, or stop that flow of money? When you turn something into a business, you are looking to make profits. And once you privatized prisons and you make it to where people can profit off of that, that's sick. It's also part of the 13th Amendment.
Yeah.
All of our loved ones and our community members that are in prisons are legally slaves. Why is that? And part of the reason that is because we allow the government and private companies to profit off of prisons, off of immigration detention centers. And that is just wrong. If you want less of something, why are you trying to profit off of it? That doesn't make sense. There's no business model that's ever built like that. No, they're trying to continue it. And what purpose do okay, let's have this conversation of, and maybe just have this sit in your mind, is what purpose do prisons actually serve? All we do in prisons is punish. It's just a punishment. We don't expect people to get out of the prison system and be a better version of themselves afterwards, because it's not meant for that. I love the show Boondocks. Sorry. I love the show Boondocks. And one of the most popular episodes, it talks about called the Booty Warriors or some shit like that. And it's talking about prisons, and they do this Scared Straight episode where they they parody some Scared Straight stuff. And part of the running joke was, you can get killed in prison, even with these little kids. You can get shanked in prison. And the biggest joke of it all was that you can be in prison. And that's not a joke. It's a common joke to talk about dropping the soap and stuff like that. But there are community members and loved ones that we have that have dealt with that serious shit. We joke, all good jokes contain true shit.
Yeah.
And if we all know that this is what happens, why are we okay with sending people there? Sending people to factories and then force them to forced labor, paying them nothing. A fucking $1? What does that do? And then you look at fucking how much commissary costs compared to $1 that they're fucking getting paid. And shit, if you owe child support, they gonna take that fucking $1. And I'm not vouching for people who don't pay child support, but how are you also supposed to pay child support in prison when you're getting paid
couple of cents an
crumbs.
hour.
You're getting paid crumbs while they're making billions and billions of dollars off you. That's why they continue to expand. Think about AI right now. Why is AI continuing to expand? Why are they building data centers real close to your neighborhood now? All you gotta do is look that up. Look up your state and see how many data centers are going to be built. I looked up my area within I think 30-mile radius. I think it's 7 of them.
Yeah.
7. And why they keep on expanding the data centers is because it's profiting. This is what we do. This is America. It's capitalism. What you expect? And then why and throughout this chapter 1 talks about the constant expansion I think in the introduction she talks about being from Houston and how there were four just immigration detention centers within a 70-mile radius.
Yeah.
And they kept expanding those, making sure that they fit more people. You don't invest in something that isn't making you money. And they want to tell you that they ain't got no fucking money, or the government wants to tell you that we ain't got money to feed or to fund healthcare for everybody. But they got money to fucking fund hunting people, imprisoning people, enslaving people.
I run it for people, baby.
To truly choose to love is heroic.
Everything would be all right if everything was put back in the hands of the people. And we're going to have to put it back in the hands of the people.
It takes the